Hello friends, welcome back to this session. So in this session, we are going to understand how we can create a project on the generative AI. Generative AI, we can listen the many place and we understand what is the generative AI, but we want to understand how we can write a code and how it can help us to the real-time development. So in this session, we are going to understand the generative AI, how it works, and we'll take the sum of the very basic project that will help to understand and learn new beginners and who are working on the generative AI side. So our project works on the generative AI, and let me explain you what is what is the part of in this particular projects and the demo. So we are taking the AI powered global location highlighter. Basically, we are creating the map based solution that will take your prompt, and based on the prompt, it will highlight the location which you are finding from using the that prompt. So basically the project is basically AI powered global location highlighter. It's using the generative AI and Leaflet.js map, basically it's ideal for the beginners and who are in the AI plus web development. How this project works, I'm not going in too depth here, but I want to showcase you the actual project. So interactive, the Leaflet.js we are using here, AI based natural language processing we are using, backend built with the Fast API, OpenStreetMap we are using for the rendering, and real-time response based on the AI generated geolocation coordinates. The front-end HTML and Leaflet.js, back-end Fast API, AI model. Here we use a Gork. You can use any other which you have the subscription. That's fine. Geocoding layer you can use here, and we have the nominate team. We are using and Leaflet maps for using the pin in the location. The front end, back end, and AI front end HTML, JavaScript, Leaflet.js, back end Python, Fast API, AI as you told, Gork API we are using, and geolocation here GeoPy and Nominatum. This we are using. Hosting, you can deploy in any cloud base, or you can deploy to your local system and to explore the more based on your need. So let's move to the demo part. So basically you can see my screen here, my codes. You can see here the requirement txt that basically takes what requirement dependency we have to handle here. App.py that handle your main code part, what is rendering the template, how you are using the Gork API, which model you are using your Gork, so that you have to mention here. I'll going to upload this repository in GitHub, so you can use the same repository for your demo purpose. Then we are using the index.html and map.html. You can see index.html that will basically use this Leaflet.js for the rendering purpose, what we have discussed, and this is the basic code. I'll go through in the details once we have the live demo. Let me go to the demo part now. Okay, so I think this IDE didn't run. Let me run this one first. So we have to run for app.py, Python app.py. So this will trigger the Python app.py, and that will load in my local host 127.0.0.1, and 5000 port we have configured here. Let's go to the here. I'm just refreshing this one. Okay, so now you can see this is my basic page, the home page we have set up here, and you can see the geolocation highlighter. Here you can give your input prompt. Let me give some input prompt. Top places in India. I'm just giving the search here. See, once you give the prompt, that will take that prompt and it will push to the that Gork AI, that will take the response from the Gork AI, and then it will render in your UI. So that is the main core part here. I'm just going to click on search here, and this will basically highlight the places using the map. So see, communication happen that your input will go to the your Gork AI using the API key. So you have to generate API key from the Gork, and that you have to set up in your system. So that is also important part, because that is a dependency part also. So now we have given the one prompt which is basically top places in India, and now you can see it's highlighted here. So which are the top places here? Basically you can see it's highlighted. You can see the name here, the different places here in India. Basically here Ajanta Ellora, Goa, Hampi. So this is basically giving the different places of India. That, see, now you logical part you can go the more depth based on your needs, but here the understanding part is how it works. So you have given one prompt that will go and that will render. See, then you have to take that data, you have to read, and then you have to highlight here. So this is the basically give the example how this actual AI prompt generative AI works. Let's move the one more example here. So we have used the one prompt here. Let me give the one more prompt here. That is basically top historical places in the Europe. So we are searching that top historical places in the Europe. That is basically in the Europe. It should highlight. So that let's see how it getting that data. So you can see it will highlight that data also. So let's wait. Basically it's basically see, since we have implemented locally, it will take bit more time. You can change that's based on your rendering part. Once you install and make live, you can update your server configuration side. So you can see this is basically showcasing the historical place in the Europe. So see, it will works with based on your prompt, simple. So that is our important part. It prompt, you can take the multiple example, that's fine. And I'll also set my GitHub total repository. You can do locally clone and you can experiment on this project. You can also contribute in this project, so we can make some good example for other student also. So our intention is more and more people can understand and get the easy to understand with this generative AI world. So let's take one more example here. I'm just searching one more here example. The volcanoes across the world, the famous volcanoes across the world. Let's search that. That will basically highlight the different volcanoes across the world. There are many volcanoes. That is again an important part. And before that, we will also understand how you can explore this in the future perspective. So you can add the more in the contribute, like you can share the photos, add the some description. So for example, here in the Italy side, you can see it's added the Mount Vesuvius. So this basically you can add, instead of this one, this name, instead you can add the photos, you can add the some description. So let's make some more attractive this project. So I just mark this public, and you can contribute. We will make some good example. You can take the same example for your learning purpose also. So you can see high level, it will mark the famous volcanoes in the world. Here you can see Mount Vesuvius, and maybe you can find some more here. So you can see there is some different this one Mount Kilimanjaro, and maybe some more here in the Jakarta. See Krakatau's, yeah, and maybe Mount Agun, and yeah, there are many volcanoes. So you can see there's in the globe there are many. If you just highlight this globe, it will highlight this one. So our concern, our intention part is basically this is working part, and you can explore this code, and you can expand the code also. So I'll share these details, and I think we are going for a new project after this one. This is very basic project we have taken, and our intention to take some more example with the generative AI and agentic AI, so people can understand more and more. So thank you for watching this session. We will come with again some new project very soon, and keep like, share, subscribe. Thank you.